Good morning. Today I'm going to try using the chestnut flour in a cake. I haven't really found a successful recipe. I've tried one and it was really horrible. So I'm going to try and do one myself from my basic sponge recipe. I'm just going to adapt it and see what happens. First of all, get two 6-inch small sandwich tins. I've got some loose bottomed ones here, and put some baking parchment in the bottom or grease them well. I use the reusable silicone liners. And I'm greasing around the edges using Vitalite. Put the oven on at 160 fan. Put a cup of soya milk into a jug with a teaspoon of cider vinegar. Stir it with a fork and leave to stand whilst the other ingredients are assembled. Add 200 grams of chestnut flour, 30 grams of cocoa powder, half a teaspoon of baking powder and half a teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda. 165 grams of dark brown sugar, and give it a good stir in. Break down the lumps of dark brown sugar. Put the dry ingredients aside and then get the wet ingredients ready. So we want 70 ml of sunflower oil and 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence. By this time you'll notice that your soya milk with the cider vinegar in it has curdled, which is what we want. So then you add the sunflower oil and the vanilla essence to the milk mixture and stir it in. And now it's time to add the wet mixture to the dry. I'm going to do about half at a time. See if it plops okay, and it does. And then add the mixture to the cake tins, half each, and smooth it down. Then pop in the oven for about 30 minutes. And then make the pretend butter icing by using 3 ounces of a block margarine like Stork and 6 ounces of icing sugar and half a tablespoon of cocoa powder. So the cake will be cooked when a cocktail stick comes out clean. In the meantime, I'm getting everything ready for when it's time to put the butter icing, and I'm also going to use this 4 fruits fruit spread as well. It's got strawberries and raspberries and blackberries and black cherries, so that with the chocolate butter cream will give it a bit of a sort of Black Forest Gâteau vibe. Actually, they were cooked in about 25 minutes, so it is different for different ovens. So I'll let them cool in the tins for a bit and then I'll tip them out. As you can see, one side broke, so I think I was a bit heavy-handed. So what I did this time is I put a knife between the paper and the bottom and pulled it off slower. So hopefully this time it won't break. So that's the key to that. I think put the knife between that, the paper, and the bottom of the tin. Pull that off first and then gently peel. So this will have to be the bottom. So this will have to be the bottom, which I will stick together with the butter, the pretend butter icing, and then I'll put this on top so it doesn't look too bad. But at least these portions will have extra butter icing, which would be really nice. And I'll stick it together with the jam as well. Hopefully it'll be all right, but perhaps you'll learn from my mistake and not pull it off too quickly. So the sponge is now cold, so I'm going to try and repair this bit of sponge here. So I'm very gingerly moving it over to the cake base. It's not really good, but I'm not going to waste it. And I'm going to try and stick this together with some of the butter icing, the pretend butter icing now. So I've got a cup of water with the knife in to spread the butter icing. So let's see if I can stick this together. Oh, it's not really very good. Bit of a nightmare really. So it's that bit there. And then there's this bit here. Bit like plastering. Well, I don't know if it's like plastering, but bricklaying. Now I'm going to try and stick the rest of the butter icing on without breaking the cake further. I did say to Paul I'm looking forward to trying a slice of this, and he did say that he thought I was being optimistic and that we'd get a slice out of it, but I think it's going to be nice. I mean, I think it might be improved if you added something like xanthan gum to stop it falling apart, maybe. It's really, really difficult doing anything gluten-free to get the texture right, but I'm sure it's going to be really, really yummy. Now, gingerly, I am going to add the jam to the other half. This is going to prove interesting. And this is the most difficult bit, I think. So it really is a very... oh, and it doesn't look too bad. So yeah, just be really, really careful with it because it does come apart really, really easily. So let's see if it's possible to slice this cake without it all falling apart. Whoa, it's not looking good. Yay! Not brilliant, and I think perhaps xanthan gum would help, but that looks okay. Now for the taste test. Bit disappointing, to be honest, the way it all fell apart, but this is my second time of trying to make a cake using chestnut flour. It's very nice, actually. It is very crumbly. I'm having to sort of scoop it onto the fork. But it is very nice. It was well worth salvaging, and I hate food waste. But if you are going to give this cake a go, I would recommend adding some xanthan gum, just to try and sort of hold it all together a bit better. If not, just be really, really careful with it, because it does fall apart really easily. But once it's on the plate with a fork, it's reasonable. It's pretty good to go. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to get more of my videos, please like and subscribe to make sure you're notified when a new video comes up. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.